I'm all right. I'm just grabbing a notebook.
Okay.
Oh shit!
How was the trip back to New York City from Cleveland?
It was uneventful, which is
Did you do it all in one day
I
yesterday?
yeah
Yeah,
yeah
that's a long drive.
it is. But we like broke it up by going to you know um like stopping at an antique
Oh
mall
yeah,
and
right.
shit like that. But still, as soon as you like hit New Jersey, it just becomes
Chaos.
torture.
Yeah, it's brutal. Uh, yeah, I don't like that drive at all. Just and you're in Pennsylvania for so long. It's 8 hours of Pennsylvania.
I used to do it all the time.
I
Not to
know,
New York,
man.
but when I lived in
Yeah,
Pennsylvania.
yeah. I mean, I used to drive so much, and
Oh
it's
yeah.
crazy. And like, that's why I kind of hope is taking advantage of the YouTube live stream on what's it called on Shorts, like the short speed. I want
Uh-huh.
this to take off because I think it could be really cool uh, and really fun. And also, I don't want to be like driving around road guy. If I'm gonna do the road, I want to be able to fly places.
Yeah.
I mean,
You
I'll
don't want to
still,
drive to Duluth on a
yeah,
weekly basis again.
yeah, exactly. Oh man, those days. Oh, that's a great thumbnail. Uh, um, so you filmed your special this past weekend at Imposters Theater. How do you think it went, man? Did you like it?
I'm like literally transferring the footage now.
Uh-huh.
So I haven't even looked at it. I just want to see how long it was taking to transfer. It's from one of the cameras.
How big is the file? Hell
No, that's how
yeah.
much is remaining.
That's how much you're doing.
I
Okay.
don't even know. But yeah, but the point is I haven't looked at anything. I feel like I hit all the jokes I wanted to hit in the set, which is always like
It's a good feeling.
my fear is that I
Yeah.
just for oh shit, I forgot to do that one. Oh, I'll do it the next show, and then like
Right.
I forgot to do that. But everything
I know you did
there was
change
stuff I missed.
you did everything in the first show, and then I know you like cut the bit about a promise to God being which I love that joke,
Yeah,
but it crushed in the first show, so you can still use it. Uh, but
I
yeah,
what happened
uh,
was I went out of order,
I saw
and
that.
then you can't with the
Go back.
slideshow thing. You
Yeah.
can't switch on the fly.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. I kind of noticed that, and I was like, oh, I wonder how he's gonna go about this, and then you just kind of had to skip over it, right? You're cutting in and out here. Hmm. Yeah, you've been breaking up too. Pretty sweet. Pretty sweet, this technology. Yeah. Oh boy. Hello. I just really wanted this to work. All right. Yeah, dude. I don't think this is who's got the shitty internet? Me or you? Or is it just YouTube, you think? I'm gonna re-invite you. All right. I'm gonna re-invite him. Oh, just having to make pivots that I didn't want to make. But I think I got my clock working. That's good. Got my clock going again. Pretty happy about that. All right, let me share this. You coming through, Jim? Uh, all right, there we go. All right, how's that?
That's better.
Hopefully, we'll see how long that lasts. Um, so yeah, dude, it was awesome. It was a great special. It was fun hanging out with you on Saturday and stuff. Uh, it was just I don't know, good
Thanks.
weekend.
Yeah, I had fun. And I'm like, we had a decent Airbnb. Like the trip was good. We split it up halfway, so we just stopped in Avis, Pennsylvania, at some Airbnb that my wife found. It's like
Mhm.
near
You
like
guys,
Williamsport, PA.
I feel like you guys love Airbnbs. Like you guys always go Airbnb over hotel.
It's because of the dog, and then my wife likes to cook,
Okay,
so
that makes
and it
sense.
ends up, yeah, it ends up just it's usually better. Like if you know if you want to do like a hotel, like you just end up at some nasty place that allows dogs, and then or you just got to sneak it in, and then
Yeah,
sometimes it's more expensive, and then you don't get a kitchen. You can't like I don't know.
I'm registered Whoopsie as a service animal, so I have a vest and everything. So I just take her in.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
you told me.
that's my little that's my little scam there. And then I also like I'll do that for her, and then also I'm a hotel over Airbnb guy. Um, like Airbnb's more for like if it's a group type thing, but like I
Yeah.
don't know, Hampton Inn, a good enough hotel that I don't mind staying at a Hampton Inn. Uh,
Oh yeah.
for that, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
When it's me doing road stuff,
yeah.
100%. Unless I find some like crazy Airbnb deal, but they're not cheaper anymore.
No, they're not.
They
Not
used to be cheaper.
you know this the secret though? Like this doesn't really work for like in the city Airbnbs, but for like cabins and
Yeah.
stuff. What you do is you take one of the photos from the Airbnb listing of the cabin, then you do a reverse image search of it, and you find the website that's like their like main like their personal or like business website, and you book it through there,
Oh.
and then you don't have to pay the Airbnb fees. And I did that.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I'm staying at a cabin the weekend of Thanksgiving with my girlfriend, and I stayed like $400 because of the Airbnb fees and taxes and stuff.
Yeah, they make you pay like a cleaning fee
That yeah,
and
that's not really even a part of the yeah.
no. And then I used to clean Airbnbs before I left, but if I'm going to take a look at your cleaning fee and if it's too high, then I'm
Yeah.
just going to leave it all on the sheets.
I like the only time I ever had like a bad review from an Airbnb is I forgot to turn like all the lights and stuff off, and I forget that that's like a thing. Like you had to turn the
Who
air
gives a shit? Yeah.
you have to turn off the air conditioner and stuff because it was like, and I'm like, actually, if you knew how air conditioners work, it's better to leave it on if the room was booked because it uses more energy to cool the room
Yeah.
down rather than to
Yeah.
maintain the cold. So
Yeah.
I
Thank you.
wanted to put that in like a retaliation post, but it's like they didn't say anything bad. They just said like they didn't do like the little checklist stuff. But whatever. It was yeah.
About this, but the one we stayed at in Cleveland for like not the one in the middle of Pennsylvania, the
Mhm.
Cleveland one.
Yeah.
My dog, she takes always takes like a little bit to get comfortable,
Right.
understandably, but it doesn't take that long. It takes like maybe an hour or two,
Yeah.
and then she'll eat and find a place to lay, and then she's good. But Thursday night, I took her out for a long walk, at like 11 o'clock at night. And then when we got her back in, she was like scared,
Yeah,
like she was like shaking,
that's weird.
and she like kept she had that this look like, and her ears were back, and she's like looking around, and we couldn't figure out what was going on. And then on top of that, I had taken a hit off this vape pen, and it was like way stronger, and it was not a nighttime weed.
Right.
And I didn't really realize that until I took like two big hits, and the peak of my weed anxiety coincided with the peak of my dog's like fear of whatever ghost was in that place.
Uh-huh.
And she laid down, but I couldn't stop waking up to check on her.
To check on her,
So
yeah.
yeah, it took like 2 hours till she was like asleep, and then I was able to fall asleep. And I was like dead tired for that taping, which
Yeah.
sucked. But then my wife
Hey,
went,
I'll tell you this. Same energy I've always said.
yeah,
Yeah.
I know. That's the good thing about
Yeah.
being me is I can
Yeah.
always fake my normal level.
Mhm.
But my wife then went to a store that sold, because my wife will like do a little sage smudge, to get the bad
Uh-huh.
juju out around the apartment every once in a while. So I was like, I think
See,
we need that for this Airbnb.
yeah. Did it work?
And it totally worked.
Totally
She
worked,
did
man.
that, and then she like cooked lunch, and then the dog was fine. I think it was
Uh,
just a smell thing.
yeah, it's probably a smell thing. It's probably like there's probably an animal living underneath something or weird, and that throws them off. I love that a lot
Yeah.
of people like whenever like a dog's weird about something, they're just like, "Oh, it must be a ghost," and it's like, no, they can smell better. They smell weird stuff, and
Yeah.
it's like that's it's one of the senses. Theirs is just more keen than ours.
Okay, but you're also then assuming that ghosts don't have a smell.
Now
What
you
if
got
she's smelling a ghost?
what if she's
I
yeah. That
I
might because it's probably more that they're smelling it than like feeling an energy or seeing it. I think it would probably be more of a smell.
I didn't
Ghosts
get a
smell
ghost
like
vibe,
yeah.
so I don't think it was a ghost, but
Josh on the chat said his dog just farted. So good job, man. Good job, dog. Love a good
did it
dog,
smell like a ghost?
dude. Whoopsie. Like when I like sometimes she'll like beg me to take her out, like she's got to take a dump, and then we'll walk around for 20 minutes, and I think she just doesn't know the difference between a fart and a dump, and so she'll just walk around farting and poof, it just takes forever.
Oops, it was a
Like,
hot fart.
yep, just farts all along, and not. And then I'm like, "Are you gonna poop or not?" And it's usually not poop, just farts.
Did she ever
So
scare herself with a fart?
no, because hers don't. She doesn't really like audibly fart. I think they're just like seepers. To use the worst word in the world, seeping.
Rue was farting in the car yesterday, which my wife was not happy about, but it wasn't too terrible. I mean, she's like 12 pounds, so it's not like,
Yeah.
you know. I have a friend with who has two Great Danes, and when those things fart, it is very apparent for a long time.
On Saturday, we were at the mall, and I'm just bringing this up because my girlfriend just texted me it, but we were at the mall and we ran into I gotta keep this kind of big. So we ran into somebody and they were with their girlfriend, and that girlfriend had the type of teeth that make you go, "Oh no." Like it was an alarmingly bad set of teeth and not shy about smiling or anything, just putting them all out there. Like a lot of teeth missing, a lot of bad things happening to the teeth remaining. And my girlfriend's just now bringing it up. I'm like, how did you not talk about this? Like, that was like the first thing I said to you. And she's like, oh, I guess I wasn't paying attention because I had other things on my mind. I'm like, yeah. And it's just funny how she takes a while to process stuff like that, and then it'll get stuck in her head. And now she's like losing his mind because she didn't even know that that was someone that person was dating. Uh, she thought it might be like a coworker or a friend or something, and now knowing that this person is putting his mouth on those where those teeth that it was just really throwing us both through a loop because I hate thinking about that. Teeth are important.
Some people are, you know, they know how to love regardless of
I guess so. That's
teeth.
impressive. That
I
that's
I mean, I
something to
wish
do.
I admire it. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't look past the smile. I need it to be. And I'm not even like I don't say you need to be like perfectly white or anything like that. You're allowed to be a human, but if they're decaying, like if I can see it actively decaying, that is not. Oh, that's not all right.
That's just a reminder of, our imminent death.
Yeah, and it's also like
Yeah, I don't
the thing like most tied to like I think it can affect your mental health having like infections in your teeth and stuff like
yeah,
that. And
yeah.
then also like it's just a sign of mental health deterioration is you stop taking care of your teeth as well.
I have bad teeth, not terribly bad, but I have bad
Like
slowly I've the doctor told me I had soft enamel, so,
okay, but that's like
yeah.
but you're aware of it, and your teeth are like so like you're taking the precautions to keep it from being a
Well,
situation where if you're
yeah,
like if you're talking to someone, a tooth might fly out of your mouth, and uh,
right. The first, few years I lived in New York, I had this terrible, like, run of dental issues,
uh,
and, uh, the one time I broke a tooth, like, chewing something, I worked at MTV at the time, and I was walking
mhm.
to Times Square, and I don't even think I was chewing anything at the moment, but I just felt something in my mouth, and it
Yeah.
was a piece of my tooth had broken off, and, I just spit it out into the street in front of some tourists.
Mhm.
And,
That's the worst.
I was like, "There you go. There's a New
There's a
York
New York
story for
story
you."
for you.
I was like, "Pugh," and it was just like, click, click, like, into the gutter. It was literally, like, half a molar,
Yeah.
and I'm like, "Alright, well, I guess we gotta get this fixed."
Mhm.
So, I have like, this whole left side of my mouth is all, like, crowns and implants.
Oh wow. I've been very
Yeah, it's
lucky.
not good.
When it comes to my teeth are pretty good, and they like I get them cleaned and looked
It
at, and like no cavities. I also like I don't drink a lot of pop, and I drank a lot of milk as a kid, and I think that gave me really strong
ah.
teeth. Uh, like the calcium. I don't know if that's how bodies work, but I'm just gonna guess that that helped
That's how
all the
Big
calcium.
Milk wants you to think it works.
Yeah, right.
I think a
I
lot of it's
mean,
genetics.
yeah, I think so too. I think it's a lot of genetics, and then if you, and then like adapting to whatever those, you know, genetics may be one way or the other.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I drank a lot of Mountain Dew as a teenager and a young adult, and then
Yeah.
I smoked cigarettes and ate a lot of gummy worms. Uh, I drank a
Yeah, I
lot of
think those
milk
are
as a
all the
child,
worst
but
things. Yeah. The
I mean, I did not myself no favors for
yeah,
a long
smoking is
time.
also like one of the things that fucks up teeth real bad. Like,
Yeah.
and then I mean, does it just yellow them, or does it? I feel like it actually like does more damage. Yeah. Yeah. Probably it can't be good for the enamel. Like it's got to wear it down in some way. Hmm. Dude, imagine getting an implant and you don't even get free drinks because of it. Yeah. Yeah. And the whole point is like for a dental implant, you want it to look like it's not like a fake tooth. You want it to look very natural.
I asked for a bigger tooth.
Would you ever go the route of like a diamond or like gold tooth?
Gold. I
I wouldn't
asked.
mind having a gold tooth in my later years.
I asked my dentist if gold or silver was cheaper than the way they do crowns now, and because I was like, if it's cheaper at all, I would definitely like to have a gold tooth,
Yeah.
but it's more expensive. So
Okay.
I'm not
Well,
against it, but I would only do it more for functionality, and then the accidental byproduct of being the most boring guy in the world with a gold
with a
tooth.
gold tooth.
There's just no story behind it. I'm just like, yeah, I drank a lot of Mountain Dew, and this was $100 cheaper than the porcelain enamel or whatever porcelain,
Yeah.
whatever they make it out of. I looked into. Uh, I have a friend that lives in Arizona, and I was telling him about my dentistry woes, and he was like, "Oh, go to Arizona or Mexico." He's like, a bunch of people from Arizona just go over the border.
Hmm.
Um, what's the name of the? I'm gonna have to look this up. There's a city in Mexico, Los Algodones, and they're they're like a dental touristry destination. Like
Oh
that's their
yeah,
whole
yeah.
economy,
That's amazing.
and they call it the Molar City.
That's so funny.
And you can go and like basically like book a vacation to go get dental work done, and it's like totally legit. You have to find a
Yeah.
good place, reputable place there,
Right.
but you like you can either stay overnight, like some places that have like if the procedure's longer, you can like book a hotel through the dentist's office. And
That's so funny.
yeah, so I was like very seriously considering it, and thought it would be fun to if I could get another person to go with me and like document it.
Yeah.
But then when I started like doing the calculations for the price of it, by the time I like flew out there and spent a day or two, it would have been almost as much because
Yeah.
depending on the work, you have there's multiple visits, so it's not like if it's like a crown, you could probably get that done in a day.
Right. But anything
But
else is gonna take a
right,
few
but it's like a
different.
quarter of the price.
Yeah. That's awesome
It's
though.
ridiculous.
It's a good like it's a good thing to know about to just like have that option. I also love the idea of like wrapping it around like a vacation too, where you're like, yeah, I'm getting dental work, but I'm also having some pina coladas.
Yeah, or going to like it's like a 4-hour drive from Los Angeles. So if I was like, I'm
Mhm.
gonna go to Los Angeles, do some shows or whatever, rent a car, and then the last 3 days of the trip,
Get your dental work done.
I'm getting a crown put in.
Like crown put in, and then and you definitely don't want the gold tooth down there because it like def will probably increase the chances of you getting picked up by the cartel or kidnapped or something.
Yeah, I'd
Yeah,
probably look like some sort of operative,
yeah,
but also, because a couple of people were like, "What if you get kidnapped or whatever or something?" And I'm like, okay, people kidnap other people for the hope of getting ransom,
yeah,
typically. If I'm going to Mexico to get dental work done, I clearly do not have any money.
yeah. I don't think. Yeah, I
So
don't
what
think
value
they.
do I have?
I think
I have no
they.
value.
I mean, you might. I think your parents would pull something together. Have your
Yeah, I
dad
mean,
cash out some of his
they
pension or something.
yeah, they would if they had to, but
Yeah,
it's not clear. I'm not a clearly like,
yeah.
you
You're
know,
not gonna get the top rates. We're not the.
no.
Honestly, I might just be like, you know what? I'll just stay here with you guys.
I was just thinking that. I'm
Just
like,
like, can I just become one of you? Like,
yeah,
like I'll learn Spanish.
I know how to shoot a
I'll work
gun.
my way up. I'm a worker, but I'm just
Just
gonna join the
don't
cartel.
beat me in.
Yeah,
I don't want to get punched.
I think I'd be useful to them. I think I could, whether it's smuggling, I think I'd be very helpful to the cartel if push comes to shove. What do you want your role to be in the new America after all the all us libs get locked up?
Oh, I thought you were gonna say after everyone who's doing the jobs that I have no interest in doing,
Gets
is
kicked
no
out.
longer yeah, here.
I don't think they're going anywhere. I think. I mean,
No.
he said it last time. He didn't do it. He just yeah.
Right. But
Right.
but hey, I mean, I feel like it's gonna be the same kind of role that I play now where it's
Yeah.
like, don't ask him to fight. He's pretty good with computers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, but I don't wanna physically fight anyone
Right. No.
necessarily.
No. I don't either. I don't think it'll get to that. I think it's gonna. I think it's a
No.
lot.
Yeah,
But
I'm
yeah,
playing out like
we're playing it out. I uh, I do think it's funny, like how I don't know if you saw Jelly Roll is getting ripped apart because he took a picture with Kid Rock and Mike Johnson, and people
oh,
are like,
yeah.
"Oh my God, I can't believe Jelly Roll is hanging." I'm like, "You can't believe Jelly Roll's hanging out with Kid Rock?" I'm surprised
Yeah.
they're not brothers. Like I thought,
Right.
like cousins or something. Like I'm surprised they haven't already collaborated on something because it's like that. Like for people to be, and also like this was no endorsement of anything. He just took a picture with Kid Rock, and people are like, "Oh, I can't believe Jelly Roll would do this. I can't believe he's MAGA and in the like he didn't say any of that. He took. I would take a picture with Kid Rock. Oh,
Right, I probably would too.
dude, Kid Rock is, he says a lot of dumb shit, but whatever. He's still Kid Rock. He's still,
He's
uh,
also Kid Rock, like, why am
yeah,
I looking to him for any sort of,
right. Like I,
like
and like that era of music was very big in my life because I think we were the only generation that really got true rap rock. Like, yeah, for better or worse, but it was, yeah, yeah, right. But he was it's fun to see all that music coming back right now too, because like last night I was at Old 86 with Pants and Tommy. They went to see Ian Fidance, and then I went to the Cavs game. We met up afterwards, and as soon as I walked in, Pants played "One Last Breath" by Creed, and like we were just having a time, man. It was so good, and it's like I didn't even know that song when it came out. I don't know
I
that
don't know
song.
that one.
That's like the one, like it's
Let me look it up.
hold me now. I'm 6 feet
Oh, that's
from the air. Yeah, that's
okay,
the name of it is One Last Breath. And
okay.
like I didn't know that song when it came out because it came out I think in 2003 when I was in the Philippines. And then by the time I
Oh,
got home from the Philippines, Creed had pretty much like fallen off from any music that I was listening to. Of course, I wasn't listening to a lot of radio and like music radio in 2004 and 2005.
yeah.
So it got by me. But I feel like also we had better alternative stations here in Cleveland back then.
Yeah, for sure. It wasn't like, anything dated. It was
Right.
like it was up with the times.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never got on the Creed bandwagon.
I was like my cousin bought me one of their CDs for Christmas one year, so like that one I would listen to just because I only had like 12 CDs, so you just kind of go through what you had. Uh,
Right.
and so like I was familiar with them, but it wasn't like this love. And now like people like that song, the 6 feet, yeah, like that's just a fun one to sing at the bar with everybody when we're all kind of being
Yeah.
silly. But yeah, like I can't imagine like listening to that song on like a daily basis or like just like in my car or anything like that. Unless I'm like with Pants and Tommy or something, like
Right.
having a fun time.
Yeah. Yeah, I always try to remember because I don't drive, that when I
Mm,
rent a car, a song will pop up in my head, and I'll have, like, fun kinda singing along to it at my desk or on the
yeah,
mentally humming along to it on the train, but I can't sing full blast.
yeah.
So I have to remember to when I'm in a car, like, "Oh, these are the songs I wanted to
That's what I
sing
wanted to
out
knock
loud."
out. Yeah, yeah,
That
yeah.
or
It was
my wife
last
and
time.
I will
Oh, go
rent
ahead.
a karaoke room,
Oh yeah,
and we'll do that. But
that's so fun.
you gotta keep a list of all those songs so you
Yeah,
remember.
so you remember which ones? Yeah. What were on the list? Do you have it? Do you
I don't
remember
remember.
any of
That's what
them?
I'm saying. You just
Okay.
made me think of this. I need to add this song to my list,
Okay.
and I don't have
Yeah.
any others. The only thing I remember from yesterday was as we were driving, I was like, "Oh, I think I could probably sing Adele."
that
So
would.
next time we go to a private karaoke room, I'm just gonna
Right.
go for it.
Hell yeah, dude. You know what is a fun one that I do at karaoke? Uh, the Inside Out by Eve Six, the blender.
Oh yeah,
Gonna
that's a good
put my
one.
heart in a blender. Like
Yeah, yeah,
that's a fun one to do. I like anyone, and then my go-to is "Say It Ain't So" by Weezer because it just gets
yeah,
everybody singing along, and I like songs that
yep,
everybody sings along with. I want the crowd to have a good time with
yeah.
it. Yeah, I love a good
Um,
karaoke night. But
that
you like
one,
the private room because you want to sing multiple songs.
yeah. And then there's no like nobody's watching. Like it'll be like me and my wife. Or
Yeah,
sometimes if we go with certain close friends,
right. Yeah,
then it's like I'm gonna try this song, and no, it's
yeah,
like I might blow it, but nobody
yeah.
cares.
Nobody cares. But last year I went. I guess it was earlier this year. I was working with Chad Daniels, and we were in Omaha. And after the Friday show, we were having drinks, and it was probably the last time he drank. I think it might have been.
Did he
Uh,
quit?
he just like not like he just doesn't feel like it, and yeah, like, I don't think he's like
Yeah,
for everything. He might have a beer here and there or whatever, but I don't think he's really worried about it. I don't think it's like making an announcement. I quit drinking. I think it's just like
yeah. That's
the
where I'm at with it.
yeah. But we went to a karaoke bar and basically turned it into The Voice, like where we would like judge and like you know give people point like I mean we were all like very kind but it was really fun and it got like because the bar was all like these people just kind of waiting for their turn to sing and like
Yeah,
they were the ones that take it real serious and then like it kind of brought everybody together and kind of loosened them up and probably helped them sing better honestly because they were more relaxed.
yeah. That's how you got to do it. You can't be self conscious.
I get so self-conscious when I do it and like that's why I need like the like a at least a little bit of a buzz going because I'm not a good like natural singer. Like I've learned what I can learn, but it's still like I really have to like be in that comfort zone to even carry a tune. And I tried to sing, dude. I have this app called Simply Sing, and I'm like I practice this song all the time. I Mad World by Gary Jewell, and I sing it, and like
The Donnie Darko.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So I sing and like I tried to sing that one night at karaoke, and like the way my voice cracked immediately, I was like, "Oh no, I got no confidence in this at all." So bad. But like that Simply Sing is a really cool app, and it teaches you your range and all that stuff, and it adjusts songs so you can learn to sing in your range. And that's been
I'll
like the
have to
biggest
check
thing
that
for
out.
me. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, you already know how to sing pretty like you're better at it than I am, so but it might help you just kind of learn ranges on certain songs.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it can adjust the key or whatever. It's pretty sweet.
Oh,
Yeah,
my wife would probably be into that.
yeah, it's pretty sweet, and it teaches you. It's got like little lessons and stuff. Big fan of it. It's it's like
Nice.
become like a little hobby for me to practice singing.
You're gonna sing with the Stepdads of Galway on St.
Maybe,
Pat's?
maybe I will.
Nice.
Maybe I will. Dude,
I was
last
just thinking of
yesterday.
that when I came to visit this year, and I was staying at hanging out at your place,
Hmm.
practicing the fiddle for
Yeah.
like 3 hours. Like what your neighbors must have thought. Like, what's happening over there? Then you start singing the theme from Donnie Darko over and over again.
Right. Yeah. I know. They're like, what is? I guess he does like all kinds of music. Um,
It's a sleepy ass Monday, man.
it is a sleepy ass Monday. I'm for it. Uh,
I got an old car and then I came in. I was like,
what do
I'm
you?
done.
What kind of snacks did you guys?
I did one thing. What's that?
What were your snacks in the car yesterday?
Oh, I did want to talk about road snacks, but I was just more curious as to your approach to them and how they differ now.
Uh huh.
That is like because like me and you have like done a lot of solo driving time,
Yeah.
and the way I snack and eat on the road then is
So
so much
different.
different
Yeah.
from when you're with your wife.
Yeah.
And it's just like, okay, the cooler's loaded up. We
Hmm.
bought a we bought material for sandwiches. I brought dishes and plastic utensils.
Yeah.
Whereas I'm like, I'm gonna buy the most toxic looking beef jerky product.
Dude, that's exactly what I was gonna say. It's like w- we did that together when we were in where were we? Did
Was
we
that
buy
North
some jerky?
Carolina?
Yeah, North Carolina. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. At that place in the mountains.
Yeah. That was awesome.
That was really good.
That was
My
good
wife
beef
makes
jerky.
beef jerky. She
Oh,
made
really?
beef jerky for this road trip.
That rules. Does
We
he
make it for
is
the,
hers like more like the leathery kind or like the more like kind of like nuggety kind? I like the nuggety kind.
it's like leathery because she takes like the
Yeah.
big pieces of it. So it's like
Yeah.
it just looks like a flat steak,
Yeah. That's
but it's
pretty sweet.
good. And then she
How does
makes
she season it?
just salt.
Just
Yeah,
she
we
doesn't do
keep
like
it
any like
basic.
nothing no like
Not yet. I might be able to talk her into
she's doing
experimenting.
like a nice yeah, like a Puerto Rican beef jerky.
Yeah.
Some of those
What would
with
you
those
use?
what's the tahini?
Adobo.
Adobo would be great.
Tahini?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, not
I
not
thought she was
tahini,
walking
not
by.
the sauce, the tahine. You know, there's tahine like it's a like a chili lime flavor.
Oh, I'm not familiar with that.
Yeah, it's just like a brand, but it's good.
Um, she makes it for the dog without salt for treats because it's cheaper. And then the dog just sits by the meat dehydrator for literal
Yeah.
hours, just waiting for the beef jerky to be done. She barks at it. As
Hmm.
soon as we come back in, she runs to the back room to see it, like check the progress of the beef jerky. It's a very seems kind of stressful to her, honestly,
Right.
because she's really like, I'm waiting for this to be done. Just smell, just it's just got to be wafting through the air the whole time.
Right. Yeah. Mm. Now I kind of want to try making beef jerky. I think I can make it in my air fryer.
Probably. We have a dehydrator. We just have like a cheap
Yeah.
dehydrator with the racks, you know?
Yeah. I could probably just get one of those on Amazon for like $50. I could probably just go to
Yeah.
Goodwill. I probably go to Goodwill and
Yeah.
find one for 5.
Yeah. Yeah, that was another big part of our trip was going to like thrift stores.
Uh-huh.
We had a Savers, Goodwill. My wife found some good stuff. I found a Guardians hat, fitted hat.
Nice.
Not in Cleveland though, in Clearfield, PA.
Really? That's a
Yeah,
wild place to find it.
it was my size. It was perfectly clean, almost new. seven
You get it?
bucks. Yeah,
Hell yeah.
$7.
That's awesome.
I would
Is
go
it the
grab it now.
C?
But I think,
Is it the
yeah,
C one or is
yeah,
it
yeah,
the?
yeah.
Yeah, go grab it. Yeah, let's see. Oh, that is all right. Here's the thing about Jim. He doesn't know.
Oh,
That's
what's
just
not?
that's an Indian's hat.
Mm,
I mean, that's fine. It's just a C. That was the block C. The new version that they have is like a diamond C.
Oh, I've seen that one.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
well,
but it's
I
still a
have
good
that
hat.
one.
Yeah, still a good hat.
I still have.
Got a cheap Wahoo one?
No,
Oh,
I gotta
there
get.
you go.
This is my other Guardians hat, and then I have one
Is
Phillies
that
hat.
camouflage?
Yeah, it's camouflage.
You went for the tactical Guardians hat.
Yeah, I mean, I do love a forest camo print.
I think I do too. Just like uh I don't know, like there was a lot of that in skateboard clothing in the late '90s and early 2000s.
Yeah,
A lot of digi camo too, and that's where I got like. I mean, I always saw camel. I still think like camouflage is cool, uh, but it's like I don't wear it.
no, you can't when you're a grown man,
Yeah,
unless you have some sort of purpose. But
right. I mean, even like there's some fashion stuff like, but yeah, it's tough to justify camouflage as a garment. Unless
I
that's
just
like
like
your look. If you're like a guy that like hunts and stuff, then I have no problem with anybody.
right. Well, you know what's funny is there's like, I mean, this has been a trend for a little while, like out here in like Bushwick, like among
Yeah.
the younger hipsters, is like a lot of like real tree camo
Uh-huh.
and a lot of stuff like that, like hunting stuff.
That's funny because
And
that's the camo that we would like stay away from
yes,
because of
that's
yeah.
the
But
stuff
that's
that
funny.
like people are wearing here that are very clearly doing it deliberately
Yeah.
is all the stuff that I was sent to school with in the winter because it was the warmest clothing we had. It's
Yeah.
like my my dad wasn't gonna buy me a regular snowsuit and one for when we went hunting. So like your winter gear was just hunting gear,
Hmm.
and then you'd have to go to school on a really cold day in a blaze orange jacket. And now that's perfectly acceptable.
Right. Personally. I mean, I was doing a show once and there was a dude wearing like short shorts and uh clogs with socks, and that's someone that would have been so frowned upon in our day. And that, but like the guy's wearing it confidently, and like he was wearing teal Birkenstock uh
Oh yeah,
clogs. Yeah,
I think you sent me this clip.
yeah, yeah.
I would love a pair of teal Birkenstock clogs.
Uh-huh. They're out
I gotta find them used though. You just disappeared. Where'd you go? Well, everybody, Bill left. So I just want to say welcome to all 6 viewers here. My name's Jim, and
there. I'm here. What the
oh
heck?
shit. Okay,
I was here the whole time. I got a
you.
call.
Oh, your picture froze again.
Oh, that's yeah. I can see it's frozen.
It's a good picture. It's not a weird freeze. This looks like you're
Yeah,
smiling. Looks like a
yeah,
passport photo.
yeah. It does. I need to get my passport updated. Oh, I'm gonna try flipping my camera real quick.
Yeah, I think we should all get our passports updated just to be safe.
Oh, that doesn't do what I thought it did. That just moves us from to different sides. Oh, wait, where'd my camera go? Oh, I'm trying to get my camera to work again.
I just realized I could zoom in on myself.
Oh, that's good to know. But where's my camera? All right. Well, that's not good. Yeah. Well, we tried it. We tried it. Can you hear me at least?
Oh yeah,
Okay. I don't know why my camera's not working.
strange. Well, I should probably get going anyway. I
Yeah,
have some
we
more
did.
stuff to do.
Yeah. Uh, Lauren said you took a gummy. So did
I
I.
did. I didn't take a gummy. This is my
You didn't?
natural state.
Yeah. I took a little
I'm
bit of a gummy.
I'm gonna take a gummy.
Yeah. All right. Well, you go take a gummy before I get going. I don't know why the
All right.
camera stopped working.
All
Thanks.
right.
I'll talk
See
later,
you
man.
later. Bye.
Bye.